Crazy.
Hello, and welcome back
crazy
to another episode of Malovia Unlimited.
Please.
In the last episode, in the last session, the gaggle of gang folks fixed kind of the gray, colorless landscape. After defeating the Death Kiss, Sethril was able to channel the energy of reincarnation or just the continuation of life after death, and began to slowly transform the ground around him into living plants. And as that spread into the trees and beyond, you all walked back to the main... Sorry, the music is loud. The main, town of Moridara, where you then got a little reward of like 10 gold, I think, per person. And made your way back towards Alume, where you were hopefully going to meet up with Dr. Gray and the detective who you gave the lab papers to hopefully get another lead from there. On your way back, you ran into one of Draka's old mentors, a nanny of hers from like 0 to 5 years old or something, who told you about an attack that happened on your village. The Gluckin Smash attacked and...
I forgot the name of them.
and rid you of your village. I'm a pro. Killing some of the village members, including what sounds to be your mother, and leaving others heavily wounded and injured. While you were talking with her and screaming just into the open for potential reinforcements, you were able to find 2 people, your father, and another, like, way more nerdy member, who was really interested in Inigo's magic capabilities, and having just read about it in books and hearing about it through folklore and stuff like that. So as the troop made your way through the forest up a hill to a small hilly mountain range surrounding this town, you made camp at the top, looking downward into a ruins of a old, seemingly abandoned city with a lot of moss and other things kind of growing in through the ruined city, with a large spire temple sort of thing in the back where you can see some flicker of lights, perhaps campfire smoke, and other such things. You all slept the night there, probably an hour walk away from that main town center that you saw. And we begin today by you all waking up in the morning after a relatively good night's sleep. You wake up and is currently trying to snap a probably 50-year-old oak tree from the base, just for having fun purposes. I would assume, Carthold, you're probably one of the first to wake.
Yeah, so I will be... Sorry, I'm eating a salad, and it's loud as hell. I'll probably be up. I'll probably be doing push-ups or something, just because, routine. And I'm gonna look at the big fella trying to snap the tree, at the stem, and I just think to myself, it must be trying to snap a toothpick for him. There's a smidge of envy in me saying that.
As you do that, he's kind of straining. It's not super a toothpick. This is a probably 6 feet diameter tree that he's trying to just uproot, and he's not really getting it, so he just starts punching it.
Honestly, why don't I just go over and help him? Honestly, I'm with this.
Sure, yeah. If you want, you can roll a strength check, or he can roll with advantage.
I'll roll with him because
Okay.
I actually have a good modifier.
Okay.
Okay, it could be worse. It's an 18.
Okay. As he's punching it, you're trying to pull the tree over, and with one final punch, he punches probably halfway through it in 3 punches. The tree starts to snap, and then he just giggling to himself. He, with you, snaps the tree off, and you get flung with the momentum of him snapping the tree, and are dangling from it 2 or 3 feet above the ground, because he is 12 feet tall. And at that point, he tries to shake you off, and then just yeets the tree probably 300 feet across, parallel with the hill mountain range thing that you're on.
It's fucking badass. Sorry.
And he's just, and goes back and sits down.
Hell yeah. That's all I'm gonna do. That's all I've got.
I feel like everyone else is. I would definitely be woken up by these.
Yes.
By these gargantuan figures of testosterone stomping around.
Yeah, no, as soon as the tree gets punched once, you're up and working, for sure.
Oh, what are you getting, Skylar?
He's messing around with the D&D cabinet.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the pants and questioning a lot of things.
Oh, I was looking at his feet.
Okay.
He's doing a little
screen
feed
caps.
thing. He's showing them
Those
off.
Screenshots, please.
Everybody get your screenshots
Yeah,
out.
you might want to blur that.
Just a photo shoot.
Yeah, we'll blur it in post. If you want my feed pics, you gotta go to my YouTube channel, Kindle Bubble Dump.
Yeah, he posts feed pics there all the time.
He has an
Post-
OnlyFans under the same name.
Yep, that's true. With the first punch of the tree, everyone else wakes up, and it feels like you're being attacked with how loud that was.
To arms! We're being attacked!
No, we're not. We're good. Sorry.
I also want to join in on punching trees.
Yeah, that's the thing, actually. Yeah, how'd you know that?
Are we gonna punch down a tree? Just all.
If you start punching a tree, is absolutely gonna join.
Yeah,
you punching
wait,
a tree.
but why do we wanna knock a tree down? I think that
Why
would
not?
just draw attention to us.
Battering ram.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it, does it really make a
Okay,
noise?
wait, but the guys we're fighting are really small. If we carry over a giant log, can we just drop it on them?
Why don't we just roll it down a hill?
That's
Oh,
true.
that's true. That's a good point. Are we on a hill? Are they at the bottom of the hill?
Yeah, it's in a little valley surrounded in a
How big is this
crescent
town?
of.
Because they're small people.
It's in an old city that is pretty large but abandoned and kind of crumbling.
Okay, but how big is their camp?
It's in the center of the city, so it's a relatively large clearing. There are some houses, ruined houses, and they are near the temple spire thing. That's a large, probably 5-story building. That's mostly
but-
temple inspired.
But how wide
Question.
is this area? Is it wide enough for a tree to clear if it were to roll down?
Maybe.
But close.
Hang on, I've got
Hey,
a way
cool.
better idea. I've got a way better idea.
Okay.
What are the houses made of?
Some are wooden, some are stone. Probably 50-50 split between mostly all wood. That's pretty crumbling, and stone that is also quite crumbly.
Oh no.
Can we set the
Okay.
log on fire as it
Okay.
goes down?
Hear me out. No, even better than that.
Oh.
We
Smokey
take
the
down
Bear
a
would not
bunch of
approve of this
trees.
message.
Good
And
thing he don't
we
exist in this universe.
we douse the leaves in a bunch of oil, and then we light the trees on fire, and then we it just throws them at the city. and the city starts burning to the ground.
Well, then we can
And then
just
they
roll
have to
them
come to
down. I
us.
don't think we can throw
we
the
can just
trees.
kill the shadow shankers. We already made this plan. We're just gonna go in there with our plan.
No, but we will
we're
kill
gonna-
them if we knock
Hold
down
on,
the
hold
trees,
on,
set them
hold
on
on,
fire,
wait,
and then
wait,
roll
wait.
over their town.
Why are we over?
There's a one time I'm kind of against. I'm kind of with going against the plan. Just because
We can burn the city down. It'd be funny.
we literally can hit
It
them
would
with
just
the
be
we
funny.
have. Oh well, we have an army. Oh well, we have an And he just fucking.
They don't even have an army. There's like 6 of them.
Yeah, well, he just fucking picks up a ball of
Oh, I
flaming
have it on
leaves.
good authority that there's much more than 6 in there.
Yeah,
there's
there's way more than 6.
there's,
There's probably like
like,
20.
hundreds.
Yeah, I think if we set it on fire beforehand, maybe we'll
Oh
have a
shit.
better shot.
I think
I only know this because I
Chaos
saw
will
the
be our
battle
friend
map being
here.
set up. It's a lot of guys. They're all very little.
So
I like the plan of chopping down the trees, dousing them in oil, setting them on fire.
So do I. I really do as well.
We have
honestly.
oil.
Do we have oil?
I have a magic thing.
Okay.
A basin that can generate like 8 gallons of oil or something stupid.
On fire.
Let me double check exactly how much it is.
Okay, so I start punching
yeah.
the tree.
I will say this. I don't have oil, but I do have the materials to light shit on fire.
Nice. Okay, I'm punching a tree like a fucking woodsmith beaver does. I'm a beaver.
Okay.
I'm like gnawing on
Despite
it too.
the
Can you roll a
Alright,
strength check?
no physical like hints being given, I'm gonna look at her punching the tree, and I'm gonna go, oh, and I'm gonna start fucking wailing on trees too.
Strength.
Yeah, strength. Everyone that's
Yeah, go-
wailing on trees, roll strength checks, please. And that'll
Yeah,
just
get
be
some Minecrafting
Dirty
on those
20.
trees rather than using probably something in our
Also, can you roll for
be
ooh?
much more suited to
I've
cut
rolled
down
for
trees.
Oh, I thought you rolled for the tree.
no. It's just how long it will take. Dirty 20.
I got a 13.
Okay. Goril, are you punching trees? Or no?
21.
21.
16 plus 5.
And is anyone else punching trees? You can also use an axe if you have one.
Oh, I have an axe. I do it with the axe.
Okay. So Draka we're doing this over like a
Oh, I don't do it with my best axe though. I do
Okay.
it with an axe that I'd be okay breaking.
we're going over like a 30-minute period. Draka gets 10 trees with the help of Karthold and Goril, of just like bringing them around because she has an axe. Like it's smart to do that probably. So you get 10 trees total, and is just like there's a lot of trees in a pile of like mostly uprooted and punched through, but not as neat and tidy as the 10
Did
that
he
you have.
lift them out of the ground?
A few of them. Some he just punched off of the.
Hey, you don't fuck with
trunk.
dad's strength. I'm just gonna say that. Don't fuck with dad's strength.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
All right.
he's nonverbal. He's got to be strong.
Sky and I were looking at
Oh, boy.
pasta sauce at Wegmans earlier today, and one of them was called Daddy's sauce.
It was Grandpa's.
Oh, it was Grandpa's sauce. Sorry.
That's a little bit better.
Anyways, continue.
Moving on.
Oh my God,
We're gonna
9/11.
set this up like a belt-fed machine gun. We're gonna have a pile of logs with the leaves facing toward the city,
Okay.
and is on the right-hand side of it, and we got Draka and Karthold or some 2 people.
Is this
They're
the
gonna-
battle
they're
of
gonna
Helm's
load up.
Deep? Is this our battle of Helm's Deep?
They're gonna hand logs up to As they do that, I'm gonna set that thing on fire,
Okay.
and then gonna throw them into the town.
Okay.
And as they're all lined up, I'm gonna spread the quart of oil evenly over all of them.
Okay.
Just do something to start the fire.
Karthold, can you roll
Mhm.
a perception check for me? Because you were the member.
Would
with-
my passive perception not help?
It does help. That's why you're able to roll this. You spot
Okay.
something just passively. You're the only one with a high enough passive.
Perception, I get advantage. Thank God. 22.
With the 22, as you're loading stuff up and you're bringing it closer, within throwing distance of so a couple 100 feet, above on a hill, so it's like Inigo does the math for you. You spot a couple of red people, much larger, more orc-sized. One of them is in the center of the town that you're able to glint, suspended above a wooden, fire pit type of thing.
Yeah, I've got what we're going for here. They're being held
They've got
hostage.
hostages.
Yeah.
There are a couple more red people that look like they're, in the shadows waiting for something. So a potential rescue mission of some sort. But there are allies in the way.
So here's what I'm gonna do. Immediately noticing that, I'm gonna signal to somebody. I don't know who's inherently close to me. But I'm gonna flag them down and be like, they're
Sorry, I have to roleplay. They're carrying out a rescue mission. I'm gonna get down there, wait for my signal, create a diversion. We need everyone out of here safely.
So we're not throwing fire into the city anymore?
I never said
Not
that.
yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Wait for my signal. Wait for my signal. You'll know what the signal is.
and I'm gonna sneak down. I'm gonna try to
Okay.
sneak down to them.
In the center of the town, where you see the people, is mostly non-flammable. So unless, makes a perfect hit in the center where the fire, or where the wood pile of potentially flammable things are, it's likely that won't get burned. So
You just want to see this happen.
a gamble can happen, or you can wait and try to rescue, and then...
Sky wants to hit this whole town with a no curveball, no changeup, nothing but fucking gas.
And then fucking nail somebody with a log. We're going full Ewok on their ass. I'm gonna sneak down.
So you head down. Are you the only member heading down?
I could fucking care less.
Great. Anyone else?
Down to the city.
Yeah.
I'll go down with him.
Okay.
I'm gonna
be
stay up here so I
to-
can push logs.
Great.
Yeah, and I need. I think at least one other person to help with logs.
We have Tersh up there.
Those can help.
Yeah, Tersh.
Terz is fucking strong.
Cool.
Tersh just
okay.
cracks a couple of bolts, and just goes like this. Just fucking yeets it into the city.
So Carthel and Gorl head down. I need a stealth check from both of you.
Okay.
Oh boy, this will go
20
well.
or dirty 20.
19.
Great. So you head down very sneakily
I got a +5
and
to stealth.
get up
+2.
Get up behind a red orc man, shirtless, wearing a leather type of skirt thing, and he's got claw marks and knife wounds in his back that look
they got him.
that look like if a little guy were to jump on the top and then just slide down, and he it's burned to cauterize the wound, and he is looking through a bit of the brush ahead into the center of the city.
I'm gonna gently tap him on the shoulder and have both my hands up. I'm gonna try and or I'll go like
Why
this.
didn't you just grunt?
Well, don't worry, we're getting to that point. I'm gonna go like this.
He is going to whip around, and you see his face. He's a little bit older. There are some super thin gray hairs, and he's otherwise bald and hairless.
Can I also? I'm gonna prepare a parry, so to speak.
You're dodging.
Almost a dodge, but if he doesn't attack, to cover his mouth, kind of thing.
Okay. Sure. He whips around, reaching for one of his hand axes. As he spins, sees you with a hand up like that. Obviously not a little guy. And he looks wiser than most other orcs, and is like, okay, and is hearing you out.
Draka and up there.
I wave.
Trees.
I'm like waving my hands.
I'm like, yeah. I'm like
You're just telling him
like,
the plan, sure.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm just gonna go big trees.
He looks up to where you were pointing, doesn't see anyone, and
I
it's
just
like
said I was waving my hands up there.
he got a 4. He doesn't see anyone, looks at you, and like motions towards the person in the center, like tied to a stake above a unlit bonfire, and is like, rescue. It's kind of needed.
I got this. Click my heels. And I'm going to pop my potion of invisibility.
Wow.
Oh, great.
So we're going fucking speedy, boy. I'm doing my own little like rescue mission. I'm gonna take the potion of invisibility, and I'm just gonna, I disappear. You're gonna see, like, I mean, no one's gonna see anything. Hopefully, I'm gonna start to walk towards the bonfire, and I'm gonna like carefully like weave my way through to make sure no one can like detect me.
As you're like getting into a clearing, you see quite a few people here. It's not super crowded because it's like there's not an active thing going on. But in one of the ruined houses across the way, you see 2 direwolves kind of patrolling on the outside. In the center square, there are a few goblins. Again, a few on that far house keeping guard. Quite a few in the. You're coming in from the right-hand side, so in the center square, there's the large like bonfire area, and then behind that, kind of to your northwest, is the large temple that's 5 or so stories tall with a massive spire. There are 5 or so goblins patrolling there, going in and out, and watching. Your pathway there is pretty clear. There isn't anyone patrolling this specific area, but there are people actively looking at the orc woman that's tied to the spike.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find a straggler, somebody that's kind of like away from the group.
Okay.
And what I'm gonna do is I am going to effectively take them as hostage. I am going to grab them and kind of drag them back into a dark alley.
Okay.
And what I'm going to do is I am going to basically plunge one of their daggers into his thigh so that it sticks out the other end, and I'm going to uncover his mouth.
I have a die. And I'm going to tell you.
I have a die as well.
You do this successfully. Goblins are notoriously heavily chaotic. Would you rather a low or a high roll to have him be quiet?
I want him to be fucking rowdy.
Okay.
I want him to go apeshit.
Okay.
The idea is that the sound is going to draw people to him.
Great.
While I go in and grab the hanging woman.
Real quick, is it a potion of invisibility or greater invisibility? Because if it's invisibility, then you lose your invisibility as you stab him. That's okay? Okay.
Yep. And because I have my boots activated, so I have 10 minutes of double speed.
With a 4 or higher, he's gonna scream. I can't make this up.
If this motherfucker rolls a 1,
I can't make this up. So I'll show the stream. It's impossible to see it, but
it was a 1, I think. I can't really see.
And it's too bright.
Bright.
It's a 3.
Here, I'll
It's a three.
verify.
Of course it is.
So he
Of course
like
it's a 3.
assuming
Yeah, it's a 3.
assuming that you are going to kill him if he makes any noise, he's like and like staring at you, waiting for something.
Just tell him to scream.
You know what? This motherfucker's useless. Boom! Punch him right in the face, knock him out.
You punch him right in the face. I'm gonna need you to roll an attack.
And it kills him.
He's already lost 4 HP from the dagger.
I mean, all he's gonna take from this is an unarmed strike, so it should be 5.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a dirty 21.
Okay.
So
he takes 9 damage total. He does not go unconscious, and this time screams and like just starts yelling for help.
and as he does that, I'm gone. I'm back to where the original group was.
Yep, and it takes you
And it shouldn't take me
5
any time
seconds to get there.
Yeah, and all I'm doing is this. I'm waving like this up to Drop. I'm saying,
I'm pushing.
Do we see this?
I think
it's more like this. It's kind of like this. I'm kind of going like this. I'm going, like I'm screaming. That is the signal.
yes, you were told to look out for the signal. You definitely see the signal.
Okay, I
told you
Do I
know the signal.
Do I roll a strength?
like the tree. I like the tree.
How much oil do you get, Brad? 1 minute.
I get a quart, and I've spread it evenly
Quart.
over the.
Okay, over 10
all
trees.
the
Or,
trees.
there's like 20 trees. Some of them are.
I just need enough to hold the fire while it's
Yeah,
while it's flying
like.
through the air.
I don't think a lot would be needed for that.
Yeah.
Draka, are you gonna help throw trees along with
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
So I need you to roll 1d20. And depending on how well you roll is how quickly and how accurate you are. Add your strength.
17.
I recognize now that I could get absolutely clocked by a tree.
So
As could I. I'm also like in the vicinity.
So, Draka, you and start just yeeting trees, and every turn, so 6 seconds, you throw one flaming tree. You're a little bit shorter distance throwing wise than as for like.
Well, I just wanted to roll into town. So.
Yeah. Well, it lands. So you are on kind of the southeastern side of this main gathering square. You throw 5 trees each in a little bit under 40 seconds. A lot of them land in the center or near the. Let me grab some props for when we get into the battle. I guess I can show you. That's crazy. Let's turn on the thing.
David, the tree idea was a good idea. Good job.
Yeah, no, it was a very good idea.
So
I
this is
like
the
the idea
woman.
of the flaming part.
This is the woman tied to the. Oh, it's not working. Hold on, it's frozen.
Wait, are we hitting her? I thought she was released.
She was not released.
Boom!
Wait, there's a woman tied up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
That's the whole point of why we're here.
Oh, and we're just gonna hit her with a tree?
I
Maybe.
hope you weren't.
Okay, well,
She
I'm
might.
gonna
So-
run down and go
so-
save her.
Carthel,
Wait, can I run down and go save her?
you're throwing trees. Carthel,
I'm done throwing trees though.
Carthel and
You're throwing trees.
Carthel and Gorl, you have 5 turns to do stuff while trees are being thrown.
Okay.
I am going to. So you all are like way back
Color
here.
in the sky.
Where is everyone?
Goral, I think the plan is to take advantage of the chaos and get the hostage.
I agree.
Cool. All right, cool.
So I am going to need both of you to roll stealth checks with advantage because the tree is flying from the sky. The first tree thrown by lands. Let's just roll this one. Sure. Rolls and lands here at 5 o'clock. Most of these guys are over here now. The first flaming tree lands very, very close to the center square, burning on this close side here. And it starts to catch some of the weeds and bush that have grown in and through the cobblestone and dirt. You and Goral are here. The woman's here. You have a semi-clear path, but as all of these people and dire wolves are coming to check on the person that was stabbed and punched in the face, they hear the tree and turn towards you and are like, what in the world is going on? So you have an element of surprise and probably another round or so before they act.
What I'm going to do is take advantage of that, and I'm going to start to make my way towards the hanging woman with my sword out.
Yeah. Goral, are you
And
doing the same?
I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Which is a second level spell, and then I'm gonna also move towards Carthold, and I'm gonna cast the spell next to the burning tree.
Next to the burning tree. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, we saved her.
Cool. The next tree comes in. Draka threw this one, and it crashes. There were some like piles of meat and leather being stretched out and dried and polished and whatever. A tree lands perfectly on top of that, on this building that is pretty crumbly, but it does light the second floor on fire, and that's starting to burn and stretch out as another tree lands, this time, I want to just say way over here, burning up some barrels and crates, starting to light them on fire.
David senses a Michael Bay movie about to commence.
Carthold and Goral, you are up.
With the Spiritual Weapon, I'm gonna go take that to attack the direwolf.
Okay.
In the shape of a warhammer.
Great.
I, as well, will take that advantage to use my boots to get up close to the woman, and I'm gonna cut her down and perform like I'm gonna cut her down, jump, catch through the fire kind of deal.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes sense, but it
Yeah.
kind of like action hero-esque.
Can you roll a acrobatics or athletics check
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna fucking do athletics. Are you kidding me?
to see if you can physically do that?
Okay, that is that's a 24.
That works. You quickly cut through the rope that's binding her to this like piece of 2x4 standing vertically out of the unlit fire. As she falls, you grab her and you spin around, going through the fire pit and landing on the other side. As you catch and
Now kiss.
drop this woman, you can notice first of all that she is compared
be alive. Please
compared
be
to
alive. Please be
Draka,
alive.
a little bit older, definitely alive, pretty heavily wounded.
Okay.
Get her to me.
She whoa. She looks at you quickly and is like, thank you, and spins around. Jesus Christ, I can't roll. Where are we headed?
I'm gonna hand her a dagger. Take this and to him, and I'm gonna point to the teddy bear.
Wow, he is soft. Great.
Yeah, I am.
So she runs over to you. Carthold, you are now starting to be semi-surrounded by these little guys. As they approach you, you still have quite a bit of movement, right? You have double speed, and do you double your distance too?
Yeah, so it's 60 feet. 60 feet.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna smile. And what I'm gonna do is I am going to carve into my fire rune. And what that does is basically all I have to do is attack somebody and they take an extra 2d6 of fire damage, and they must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained for 1 minute. So with that, by the way, so they're restrained in shackles, and when they're in those shackles, they take 2d6 damage per turn. What's going to happen is I am going to do kind of like a sweeping strike, and I'm going to use my speed to try and get at least half of this circle in this one strike. I don't know if that's possible, but I would like to at least make an attempt at it.
I will let you roll an attack, and depending on that, you will get a certain amount of goblin people.
Okay, so then I should do this. That is a 22.
22 is pretty good. Their AC is 15, so I'll say there's probably 14 in this area. You run and slice through 4 of them. Can you roll damage on that?
Yeah.
And then you do an extra 2d6 fire, is that correct?
So yeah, so it's 1d10 plus 5, then it's going to be 2d6, and I think I have a second attack? And
your second,
I have an extra attack. Yeah, I have an extra attack.
Your attack would have been used to collect the lady.
Okay, that's fair then. Let's do that. Okay, so they are going to take 18 points of damage each.
So as you slice and run with them, you like cut through them like butter, and as they slice fully in half, their bodies, as you're running, explode behind you in this acid goo bomb thing. Can you make a dex saving throw?
Yeah.
And that happens.
And I kill all of the people I've targeted?
You kill 2 of them, which explode behind you, and then the other 2, you like slice off part of their limbs, like arms or legs, and then you sprint by them.
Yeah, and they need to roll a strength saving check.
Great.
So I rolled a 16 plus 2, so 18 on my dex save.
That succeeds. They rolled a 14 and a 12.
One of them succeeds, one of them does not.
Okay.
So one of them will be shackled, basically, and the other one will just take the 18 damage.
Great.
Alright. My spiritual weapon is a 26 to hit the direwolf.
That definitely hits, yeah.
Alright, and it does 10 damage.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
1d8 plus 3. Well, it's not, it's a roll plus 3. 10 damage, and then and that's a bonus action, and then at the same time, I'm going to grab this old orc lady with my hand in hand and start sprinting out while also doing lay on hands to her, so I'm going to give her 20 health.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
That was very well executed.
What?
Well, that was. I genuinely could not be happier with how that went. By the way, that was very well executed.
So I still have all my movement, so we're gonna try and see how far we can get with her. I guess that's probably a little less than 30 feet away.
So
but
she heals 20 HP. You all sprint 30 feet away, back up towards the rest of your troop, and Carthold. You are catching up with them, but you're probably 10 or so feet behind by the time you get to them, as another tree comes barreling down, smashing into the trees like above you at the very top of them, and like rolling on the top of the trees for a second, as that then crashes down in the center, burning up some more things. The goblins there are mostly confused and are like just bewildered that a big bear person and a gray guy that are both 8 feet tall ran in with trees flying from nowhere and stole the person that they were going to burn alive. They like try to chase after you. You all definitely have faster speed than them. So you start to pull away as more trees are just being thrown and thrown. I'm gonna say with a Draka, you got a 17 on your roll.
Yeah. On my tree throw.
These two guys also die. 5 people of all the trees that were thrown, 5 people die either on impact or get burned alive. As when the final tree is thrown,
Looks like meat back on the menu, boys.
it lights the center spire on fire as that starts kindling away, and you see both of the direwolves are still alive, and one higher-ranking member of the goblin tribe, like staring in your direction, annoyed, but like unable to really do anything. After a few minutes, you all meet back up at the top of the hill that's on the much closer than where you stayed for the night.
While they're running up, I want to cast green flame blade on my fucking
Sword.
staff thing.
Okay.
My staff.
That's fucking badass. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, it just takes a whole action, so it's like never really worth doing in combat.
Yeah.
Valid.
After a few turns with your green flame blade on, the Carthold and Gorl meet back up with the rest of the gang, with 2 more members. The older orcish man who was trying to rescue the woman in the center, and then obviously the woman in the center, who, when you meet up, recognizes everyone. And Draka, you recognize her as your mother.
Oh my god, Mom!
Damn it,
you're
Owen,
not
you should have
dead!
kissed her. That would have been.
If it was, oh my god, kiss my mom.
And you do see the similarities of like just thunderous thighs.
Yeah! You and your thunder thighs are back to the world of the living!
As she like runs up, making eye contact with everyone. Oh, Gold, great to see you, my king and Draka.
You do not sound happy.
It's great to see you.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would see you again. Really? You're still doing that?
I got it from Dad.
And then goes, uh-huh. No, I was sorry. You know you're smarter than just, like, making noises, right? You're supposed to be, like, the next leader. And you're just all, like...
I want to run away from my problems.
I know, yeah, it happened.
No, I don't say that. I'm saying that to
okay.
the DM. I start leaving.
Draka, you can't just walk away from every inconvenience or problem. That's not how it works.
Speaking
I'm
of
Goro.
inconvenience or problem,
Speaking
We
of...
pissed off an entire camp.
You know
let's
what?
do it.
I turn around and I run down there and I'm ready to attack.
As that conversation is going, everyone else notices a bunch of little goblins running up the hill to try to meet up with the people that stole their fun little day. As you all just hear like scurrying and stuff. I don't have a different battle map prepared for the top of the hill combat, so we're just going to use this one.
While she's running down, I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis at 2nd level on her, so whenever a goblin hits her for damage, they take 10 damage back.
Damn!
For an entire hour. She also gets 10 temporary hit points.
Wow.
you casted that on
Draka, the one who's like running down into the thick of
Oh,
them.
on Draka.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way,
before,
guys, sorry.
Go ahead.
That guy that's shackled takes an extra 9 damage.
Yeah, he for real did.
Yeah, I figured he is crispy. He is very crispy.
Yeah.
My spiritual weapon is supposed to last a minute, which is like I guess like 10 turns.
Yeah, you would still have it. It probably has 4 more turns left. I'm going to repurpose this battle map, so always over.
This is the part about being a DM that they do not warn you about.
Yeah, no, they warn you about it.
This is the part of being a DM that they warn you about.
Thank you. As Draka and her mom are talking, these goblins catch up. So they're kind of caught by surprise. Goral, I know you wanted to put that armor on Draka, so you can definitely do that. But as everyone approaches, as the goblins approach, I need everyone to roll initiative.
There it is.
Oh, great roll for me.
It only took an hour into the combat.
Not as much a great roll for me.
What the
No,
fuck?
my roll is terrible.
Oh
I
my.
wanted to know.
Yeah, mine is.
We're all going
Equally.
last.
Oh
What?
my.
How do we
Okay.
roll for strength?
Right now, the
Oh,
average
that's not
average
good.
number on this roll is a fucking 3.
Yikes.
Just a strength. Am I crazy?
Why the fuck is my Apple Pencil not working?
Sky, what?
Oh, that's such a
check
first world
What
problem.
the
I'm
hell?
gonna get some cookies over your head.
Initiative. Well, I don't know what the fuck to do. What the fuck?
What's
How
going
about
on?
you just use your finger like, the entire thing has a touchscreen?
What?
Cause it won't work. What the fuck is going on?
Use a piece of paper. What?
I don't have one.
Cat. That's
You don't
Cat.
have
You're a university
pen
student.
in paper right now.
No, I have a pen.
You don't have paper.
No.
That's
Well,
such a first
Try to
world
find
problem.
some. Try to find some.
Dude, I have like
Alright,
nine.
use your arm.
I have 9 notebooks sitting like right
Ian, do
here.
you have paper?
Here, just at my
Some
desk
probably. I have
facility.
sticky notes.
1, 2,
Uh,
3.
That could work.
I have them in my hand.
Yeah, I got a lot of paper.
You man is a turbo nerd with paper.
Hell yeah. Traditionalist nerd.
Alright, hello. So, initiative. We are going to do... How many people do we got?
No idea.
I'm gonna need 25 to 20. 20 to 10, 20 to 15. 18? Was that?
Yep. 18.
Oh, wait, 17. I thought I didn't have as much on my. Sorry. I thought my plus was less.
17. 15 to 10. Ruh-roh. Uh, 10 to 5.
7.
6.
And
7 as well.
Amigo got an 8 and Curse got a 7.
Jesus, so, 7s. Do you want to do rollies or who has the higher dex?
Let's do hard dex.
Plus 1 in dex.
I have a 14 in dexterity.
10
I was
for
talking about-
Curse.
What's the plus?
Plus 2.
Zero.
The modifier.
Plus 2. Okay.
Yeah.
And you go with 8. Gore.
There are 2 turns between them. Okay.
With 7.
Okay, we can figure this out.
Terse is 0, right? So then it's she, Han, Terse, 7, and then 7, and then cool. Starting off, Sethril, you are up with Draka on deck.
Oh boy.
You already know what I'm gonna
Hit.
All right. So
gonna enter.
I'm guessing. So I'm just gonna ask, how far are the goblins?
They are all within 30 feet of you.
Well, that means I have options.
And they're kind of coming in two different bunches on either side of this tree. There's 5 on the right-hand side, and 4 goblins and 2 direwolves on the left hand. Fuck.
Oh my god, please. Oh my god. Oh my god, this
Okay.
could be
so,
coming together better.
You know what? I'll cast a ray of frost to the left side of goblin.
Yes.
To
Okay.
the left side where the goblins are. So I'll cast that.
Okay. Roll an attack for that.
Nat 20.
Damn.
Oh, that's fucked.
Do your thing.
Yeah, roll damage on it.
Yeah. Now I just gotta roll a d8.
Roll the fuck out of that D8.
And then double it, obviously.
It's a 3, so technically a 6.
Do you
Nice.
get a plus something to it?
Well, let's see here.
You should do.
I do not. No, for the hit roll, well, it's like a +6.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's basically 2 d8s.
Okay. Cool. So you just hit the closest person there. So 6 damage. Okay. And their speed is reduced by 10 because that's how the spell works. You still have bonus action and movement if you'd like. You're currently probably behind. So you're not gonna get hit. I would assume.
I want to say something at the start of my turn.
For movement, I will back up.
Okay.
I'll back up about like 30 feet.
30 feet. God damn. Okay, you're off the board.
Can I say something at the start of my turn?
Yeah.
I
Relative
need
to the
to
group?
leave. I am a squishy man, and I don't want to die again.
Yeah. Nina?
Again
Is it
is
my
the
turn?
key word.
What did you say?
Is it my turn?
It's not your turn.
Oh, you said I don't know.
You're right. You're right. It is first, though, the Alpha Beastmaster's turn.
Yeah.
There, a goblin with the direwolves on one side. I am just assuming your gang is like this with Karthold and Gorl in the front on this side.
I guess so. We are the tanks. I would assume so.
So the goblin is going to run up to Karthold and just start swinging. They get 2 attacks, one with a short sword, one with a dagger. One Karthold is a 14, the other one is a definite hit. They're both d4s. He's not listening.
That 14 does not hit. No, sorry. I flipped off the camera. That 14 does not hit.
You take 6 points of piercing damage
Oh, boo-hoo.
from a dagger attack. And then directly
Okay.
after that, both of the direwolves jump over like his shoulders and chase also after you, Karthold, trying to just bite you in half. Oh, sorry, he has advantage on those rolls because his wolves are nearby.
Get fucked.
That would be a 15 instead of a 14.
Still does not
Okay.
hit, but what I will do is I will then activate, after the first hit, I will activate my Cloud Rune, so I'll once again slash my other arm. And now, if I'm hit by an attack roll, I can use my reaction to choose a different creature other than the attacker within 30 feet of me to become the target of the attack.
Cool.
So the dogs will be attacking more than likely something else.
Yep.
And they will attack it using the same roll.
I see. Got it. They are still going to go after you. They get
That's fine.
advantage. So dog numero uno definitely hits 25.
Yep.
And then.
So what I'm gonna have him do is he's gonna hit the other dog.
Okay, so you teleport yourself with the other dog.
Well, effectively, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna just kind of look at the dog attacking me, and I'm just gonna point to the other one, kind of like reaching to my temple.
Oh, I see.
And yeah, so it's kind of like telepathic. I'm just changing his target.
Okay.
And he'll attack the other dog before the other dog, I believe, can get an attack. Don't quote me on that, but just judging by how the turn's going.
We can do it before the attack, and if he dies, he dies. But
Okay.
he's not gonna, so it's fine. So 25 definitely hits, and 2d6. Cool.
I just need to check and see. Okay, it is just one reaction, so
Yeah.
that can't be used again. I was just making sure of that.
Yep.
Should be good then.
The first dog attacks and bites onto the second dog. He does need to roll a strength saving throw. He succeeds, okay. And then that dog goes to attack you again, Carthold, with a 21 to hit.
Yep, that'll
I
hit.
need you to make a strength saving throw.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yes. That's a 25.
25 succeeds,
Out there. Out there.
and you take 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Up now
So 11 points.
is Draka with on deck.
Is the most threatening guy close enough for me to run to? Also at the start of my turn I yell, "Don't touch those statues up there. They are cursed." They are cursed. If you touch them, it will suck.
Honey, are you talking about the ones down in the temple?
No, I'm talking about the ones up on the top with the stairs.
That's the temple.
I'm talking about the ones in the temple.
Did they not know that?
The 6 guys around there and the 1 guy on top on the battle map. Don't
That's
touch
like
those.
that's super
I was
far
gonna-
away. That was at the temple.
I was gonna touch those.
Don't touch those.
I was about to say, there go my fucking Sunday plan.
Good. So you run towards the evilest guy. His 2 direwolves are in the way. One of them is quite injured, has a bite mark and a hammer attack thingy from a secret weapon or whatever Owen's thing was called.
Weapon.
I forgot.
Oh, and did you do a lot of damage, or is he just weak?
To who?
To the direwolf.
I did 10 damage.
And he's looking really fucked. I think I'll attack the other direwolf.
The one without that hasn't been hit?
Yeah, because I
Okay.
think I can do enough
Yeah, go for
damage
it.
to kill him.
Roll attacks. I think
Or
you
to
get
get
What?
the free kill.
Well, but I don't want to like waste damage, you know?
No, hit the one that's not hurt. Trust me.
Yeah. Okay, so I enter rage with my bonus first.
Okay. So you only get 1 attack this turn.
Okay, that's. Wait, what's my thing again? How do you? You have to plus your strength, dirty 20,
That hits, yeah.
and then.
Yeah, that
Oh,
hits 30.
wait. It's plus the hit DC,
Yes.
23.
It has been
Damn.
a long time since combat. Jesus.
That sucked.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Okay, well, that sucked, but I still did 18 damage. I rolled a 1. Oh, no, wait, no. Wait, oh, wrong dice.
What are you doing?
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Should I just use that? I rolled a 1.
No.
Okay, well, I could do better then.
Can you
Oh.
do 18 damage on a 1?
No, I'm really being dumb right now.
What
10.
the fuck is your issue,
I do
bro?
10.
Wow, you get the same amount of damage.
Well, but someone else can just go in and hit them for some hook shots. So.
Yeah, but now they're both doing damage and one of them doing damage.
Well, they'll bite me, and I have 64 health.
Is going to just immediately attack. He's just going to go up and punch the wolves. That's a nat 1, but a 15, and then he's going to frenzy and punch the other wolf. That hits. He does 10 damage to both of them. Now they're looking hurt. Really, really bad. That's his turn. Up now is Inigo. With
Okay.
Goral on deck.
I have learned this spell is much better than I bargained for.
Dormammu.
So
Bro's watching pointy hat videos.
Yeah, for real.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere. I'm going to cast it to the right-hand side of the right group or the furthest. It's a 5-foot sphere. Diameter. But it has to be unoccupied.
Okay.
But I can use a bonus action to move it and plow through enemies, who would then have to make the dex save anyway.
That's
yeah.
hilarious.
So I'm basically going to sweep this fireball across this arc in front of us of enemies.
Okay.
Hold on, I just realized that it was fireball. I get to finally say, it's wizard time, motherfucker!
It's actually flame sphere.
It's
Flaming
a literal ball of fire that I am.
That sounds like fireball to me. That's like Walmart.
I can move
brand.
it up to 30 feet. So if that if
5,
that arc
10,
ends up
15,
being
25, 30. So you can
less
go.
than 30.
What is this? This is perfect. This is 30 feet by 5 feet wide. I'm just gonna. The best way to do it is through all of the dire wolves and 3 goblins on this side.
Brilliant.
Does that look
Okay.
good?
So. Yep, that works. Sure.
Cool.
So every single one that I hit, this is both my action and my bonus action.
Yes.
Every one that I hit has to make a dex save against 15.
Okay.
If they succeed, they take half as much damage. If
Okay.
they fail, they take full damage.
Okay.
If any creature ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere, they must make a dex save.
Okay.
And then take the damage.
Oh, is that why I did
Okay.
that?
So you can
Yes.
Yay!
you can have the sphere end with 3 people in it, 1 direwolf and 2 goblins.
Brilliant.
So they're gonna 2 direwolves rolling first with a 21. Oh no.
Why did I hear so many dice just roll?
That was Brad. What's the save?
The save is 15.
15. So, oh my god. No way. One of the direwolves save, the rest fail.
Okay, 9 is the damage.
Okay.
So
So
everyone
one
takes
direwolf
9
takes
except
4.
the direwolf that succeeds. He takes 4. Yep. And I believe that damage stays for the whole time that sphere is up. I don't think I roll again.
Probably.
I think
That would
I only
make
roll
sense.
when I cast it.
Cool.
So
With that,
yeah.
Gorl, you are up with Shihan on deck.
I'm gonna run away from that fire
Oh, let me.
to the other side where the enemies are
Okay.
and smack them with my hammer.
Bonk.
Bad goblin!
Cool. So you
Bad.
run over, smack the fuck out of the first guy, roll an attack.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
I like
Roll
how I can
damage.
roll an 8 and still hit. Nice. What is this, a D8? This is a D8. 1D8, 3 plus 7, 10 damage.
10 damage. You slice through it as its like body just kind of falls into nothingness and explodes with an acidic goo. I need you to make a dex save, but he is dead.
These guys are funky. Dex saving throw. There's a 16 to keep me safe from doing most of from getting hit.
Yes.
Oh, poggers. And also as my bonus action, I'm gonna get my spiritual weapon and bonk the fuck out of Mr. Alpha Man.
Cool. Yeah, roll an attack.
So that's a d20 to my hit die. Does a 16 hit Alpha Band?
16 just hits.
Haha. And then 9 damage.
Cool.
And also that has no health bar, so it just kind of stays.
Sweet.
And smacks its asshole for 9. How much gets smacked by?
Cool. Shihan, you are up.
Alright.
With Terse on deck.
Let me look at where I'm considered to be at on the map currently now.
You are here. Hidden by Terse a little. There are 2 direwolves in front of you and a flaming sphere.
Great, so I'm gonna move over towards the second group.
Okay, on the left-hand side? Over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Away from the fire.
Great.
And then I'm going to cast Booming Blade. So I brandish a weapon. I decide to brandish my longsword.
Okay.
And I would like to move forward to... And you said they're dire wolves, correct?
Yeah, the direwolves are on the close side where the fire is. The opposite side just has goblin.
Okay, well then I'll go to the... Yeah, obviously the goblin.
Okay.
And then I will attack using my longsword.
Cool, yeah, roll an attack.
Okay, here we go. That is 21 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
All right.
With your booming blade, whatever thing.
Yeah, that we'll get into that when we get there. As I cannot find the rest of my die, we will not talk about it. It was right behind me. 8. That is 17 and 1d8 damage.
Can you talk more into your mic? You're cutting out.
Oh, my fault. I put it away from myself because I'm doing math. So 13 damage plus another d8 of thunder damage. And that is 5, so 18 damage.
Okay, so you, with your longsword, slice through this guy and just kind of hit him so hard, his whole body flies into the tree behind him and just explodes all over it. I need you to make a dex save.
Okay. Oh no. It's a 3.
Oh. You take 4 points of acid damage.
Ow.
And you still have... Actually, that's all your movement. Cool. With that, Terse, you're up with a lot of bad guys on deck.
How many
Dog,
boys?
what are the rolls? I'm a 6. What comes
Oh
after?
shit, I forgot to write you in.
That makes a lot more sense.
How many dudes are there left on the left-hand side?
Still quite a few. Most of them are really fucked up. Like, hanging on for dear life type of vibes.
Well, Terse is gonna go attack them with greatsword.
Cool, yeah, roll an attack. You're just going for the closest direwolf? It's the
No,
closest.
on the left side. Oh, sorry,
shit.
the left side of the camera.
That's the left side. Yeah, you're right. I'm just stupid.
Yeah.
This guy is dead, by the way.
That's a 20.
That hits.
22 to hit.
That hits.
And then 2d6 plus 3. That's 11 damage to him.
He explodes in front of you. Can I get a dex save?
A dex save. 13.
That succeeds.
Cool. And then
That's
I
your
get another
movement.
attack.
Great. Yeah. You can reach the other guy too.
Yep. I'll go for him.
Cool.
That is less good to hit. That's a 15 to hit.
That just hits.
Oh, brilliant. Ah! 6 plus 3, 9 damage to him.
Nice. Cool.
Is it just the one dude left over there?
There's 2 guys left over there. One of them is gravely injured.
Oh, he's going for someone else. I was like, how's he going?
Yeah, I'll take an action surge. Why not?
Cool. Go for it.
And then I'll attack the guy that's injured again.
You could just make both attacks now, and then
Oh, nat 20.
that hits. Yep, for sure. For friggin'
That's 7 on the roll plus 3.
so 10 total.
Do I double the 7?
You doubled the 7, so
Or do I double
seven-
the 10?
17.
Okay, so 14 plus 3.
17. Cool. He
17
explodes.
Dex save?
Dex save for you and Shihan. I need a dex save because you are within range.
Dex save is 14 for me.
That succeeds.
Dex saves is 20.
That succeeds. There's still one more guy on that side. You've one more attack.
One more attack for
Terse.
me?
Yeah.
Oh, another nat 20. You're fucking kidding.
Nah, you don't know. You don't need to roll. He explodes. They have 10 HP.
Okay,
I need a
dex
dex
save.
save. Yeah.
17. Oh my
17.
god, I'm rolling today.
Yeah, that succeeds. With all of their friends exploding, a ball of fire on the rest of the friends, other than 2 people, it is Carthold's turn.
About goddamn time. So, as much as I like puppies, I'm whacking them. Are they alive still? Sorry, I kind of zoned out for a hot minute.
Both
They are
alive.
not?
Both alive.
Both alive?
Both here.
Okay. Yeah, they gonna get smacked the fuck up. So I'm gonna hit them.
You get 2 attacks now, yeah?
Yeah, so I'm gonna ask, if I try to do another, are they close enough that I could do like a sweeping strike again?
No.
Or I could get to, or is
Draka's
that...
in the way.
Okay. Fucking Draka.
Sorry.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Well, I mean, you could sweep attack me if you don't think you're gonna do too.
I'm gonna go with a. Sorry, I'm gonna go for an attack anyway.
Okay.
Not a sweeping attack. Not a sweeping attack.
Oh, okay.
That's gonna be a 15. That's gonna be a 15.
A 15 hits.
Okay. So with the fire room, they're gonna get the same thing because it still hasn't been a minute. How many?
You activated
think
the
I have?
cloud rune, so the fire rune
Yeah.
would have stopped, right?
No, I can use both at the same time.
Oh shit. Yeah, it would have been under a minute for sure.
Okay. So he's gonna take. Oh damn. He takes 23 points of damage.
He dies with a little kind of.
If that was an attempt to make me feel bad for doing it, I feel nothing. Guess what I'm gonna do again? I'm gonna take my second attack and I'm gonna hit the other dog.
Great.
But I'll go around Draka, obviously, to not hit her.
You're gonna slice through Draka to hit the dog.
Yeah.
That would be so funny.
There you go.
So that'll be a 14. My rolls have been shit.
That hits.
Thankfully, I have a +8.
Just barely.
All right, same thing applies. The dog will take 16 points of damage.
16. That
Does it die?
does not
that's-
die.
Okay, so then it needs to succeed on a strength save.
Oh jeez. That's 16.
I think it just barely succeeds. So it just takes that point, or it just takes those 2d6 of damage.
Okay.
And
You have a little bit of movement. You still have your speed boots on. You have 50 feet of movement.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll back up. Would the dog get an opportunity attack?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, why not? I'll back up. 10 feet, and I'll risk it.
Okay.
I'll risk it.
They're gonna.
I know it attacks with advantage because it has that.
Tactics. It defo hits 22.
22, yeah, that hits.
For 8 points of damage, I need a strength saving throw.
Okay. It's a dirty 20.
That succeeds, yeah. So you take the damage, but back up 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
With that, someone who's been kind of in the back, not in the fire, but yeah, it was like just further back, quickly talks to the person controlling the two direwolves. You can't hear what they're saying, but he just runs away. And then the two goblins that are in the fire, they have to roll a dex save to be alive. That's a 16 and a 20, Brad, for the fire.
Succeed the 15.
But they both take 4 points of damage, right?
Yep.
They both die.
The direwolves?
No, the two goblin folks. And then... Say that again?
Is that all the...
That's all of
this
the...
area, or...
there's still the guy that's, like, running the beasts, running the direwolves, and the direwolf itself.
Okay.
So, Sethril, you are up. You are like 60 feet away from the direwolf and other goblin, Beastmaster.
Well, I mean, I do have ways to reach them. You know what? Fuck it. We'll cast Chill Touch.
Is that a ranged spell?
It's 120 feet.
Oh shit! Why is it called Chilled Touch? Yeah, roll an attack.
Does not mean that there is touch involved, my friend. First rule.
I just assumed.
Never assume everything's that simple.
Like the Beastmaster, so.
Okay.
Alright. 11 plus 1 plus 6. Does a 17 hit?
Yes, it does.
Yay! And it's a 6.
6 points of damage. Beautiful.
Of necrotic damage and.
Okay.
And on hit, that target takes 1d8 damage, and they cannot regain hit points at the start of the next turn.
Cool. They also take. Oh, I see. Okay. Cool. You still have
regain hit points.
You still have a bonus action and movement. If you'd like to use either.
I will not. I will just end my turn.
Cool. With that, it is the Beastmaster's turn, and his direwolf. The direwolf dies from the fire, fail or not, and the Beastmaster also runs away back to the town with the other goblinoid person.
Brucey Goblin? Sorry.
As Draka's mother turns to kind of all of you. That was extraordinary fighting. Draka, you take after your father quite a bit. I was unaware that you were friends with spellcasters. That is fascinating. I've never seen spells in real life. It's kind of neat. Sorry. Let me please introduce myself.
Yeah.
Excuse you?
He was making fun of you.
Draka, who are your friends here? And you can introduce me if you'd like as well.
Ooh. I think they should introduce themselves. I think.
Oh, you don't know their names? Very well.
I don't know their play names.
Nah, fuck them. Let me roll an insight check.
Rolling
Me?
on Draka. Yeah.
I don't.
She's just an idiot.
17.
Reveal
I didn't know there was
from
gonna
the
be a
insight
pop
roll.
quiz.
It's not we've been playing for
We've
4
played-
months.
I've been here for 10 sessions of which, so
Okay, Terse, Inigo,
Okay.
Gene on the inside.
Goral.
Coral.
Oh god.
you so far you've ticked off 1, 2,
I'm
3
just like forgetting.
of
If you like started it,
4,
I bet
5,
I could.
6, 7. You're missing 2 or
3.
3 or 4.
You know,
You're missing 3 or
There's a
4.
whole webpage you have access to that has everyone's names on it.
Well, actually, I'm missing.
Nia's playing on that smoke
I'm
signal
missing
connection
3
right now.
because I got.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, Draka. My name's
Yep.
Sheila. My name is Sheila. I am the queen of the Pyrosoul tribe. Draka, princess of the Pyrosoul tribe. And Gol, and Noth, who I hope you all know. Oh, and of course, sorry, Bert, I didn't remember that you were here. And the old orcish man who's like honestly super ripped, but like I got stab wounds everywhere. It's fine. I promise. Just glad to be alive. It is a pleasure to meet all of you. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to save you guys.
Hello.
Thank you for saving us. It was definitely needed.
You sure you don't care about it today?
Take a.
Any chance to get to burn down a city?
Fire is fun.
Indeed it is.
My name is Squirrel. Draka splits my skull every night.
Roll deception.
That 20.
Do you mean that? Oh my god, I come back. I do not.
She
I
eyes
actually mean
Draka.
I do not. Can I roll?
I guess rolled a nat fucking 20 on that. Oh my god, that's
Roll
awesome.
persuasion.
Beat a fucking nat 20.
Look, Sky, look, you have to see. You have to see.
Wait, did she actually get a nat 20?
Yes, I did.
Oh my god.
It's a nat 20.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my. What's
Rollies.
No. What's your modifiers?
For what?
Oh, fuck.
Deception?
For Owen, deception.
I
for
don't think
Nia,
persuasion is gonna be all that great.
I have a +3. I rolled a 23 with my
+1.
+1.
Are you
I'm
kidding me?
more deceptive.
Okay, but she's not totally convinced, right? I was
She
just
eyes
like,
Draka.
I got a nat 20 as well.
But don't you wanna?
Stop.
I'm not going to comment other than
That's it.
can't say I didn't in my heyday.
Skull.
I'm gonna. Well, you missed out. I'm sorry to say.
No, you know
What
what?
have I gotten
Never
myself
mind.
into?
Never mind.
Draka,
more
your
than
face
happy
is
to
too
roll
funny
for
right
that
now.
one.
Oh god, Draka. You got.
I'm just screaming
No.
like in the photo on the stream.
What?
Well, again, thank you all very much for your help. The Beastmaster and the Gluckin Smash have been a pain in our side.
They seem to still be alive.
Some of them. From the looks of it, though, more.
Are they happening to be bleeding? Do they have a trail of blood of anything?
Roll a perception check.
Damn.
Can I help? Can I help with
Yeah.
that?
What is
You get
Shoddy gonna
advantage.
say though?
I'm just
What
gonna
is-
give him. I'm
what
gonna give
is-
him advantage.
What is my stepmother-in-law gonna say?
Unless Mason, what's your modifier for
I'm gonna
perception?
need that advantage.
Okay. Well, do you want me to roll? I have a +3 on
Mine
perception.
is a +2.
Okay, do you want me to roll with you, or do you want advantage? What would you
roll
prefer?
with me.
Okay.
So I
Yikes.
without the element of surprise, they are an easy foe. So I'm not sure if you're
Okay.
staying here or headed somewhere else.
We were on our way back to Illume.
Yeah, we're on our way to Illinois.
Where is that? Is that another town?
That's literally where I ran away to. I told you this.
No, you didn't really tell me a lot.
It's a
Why are
very
you
large
angry?
city.
Sorry.
She gets it from her dad. You know, she asks me all the time.
Stop!
Like, you know, you just gotta get used to it. She's so sassy.
Wait, the YouTube comment that the guy left. Are you referencing that or?
The what?
No, he's not. I got a YouTube comment where Nia
On a
and
video of us too.
I were like baking cookies, and it was
Wait,
they will be cheating on each other soon enough with the bickering.
with the constant bickering, not a bad looking woman, but she's sassy.
So whenever you say
That comment always makes me cackle.
it's so good.
Funniest comment ever.
Not a bad looking woman, but she's
He's clapping.
sassy.
I want to get on a shirt, not a bad looking
Oh
woman,
my
and Sky gets,
God.
but she's sassy.
So
No.
if,
Yeah, it's just a large city.
I see. Well, if you need to head there, we can likely clean up. Now that we have two main strategizers looking back at Bert's, the old orc gentleman, we will likely round up the folks hidden in caves and such, and plan just a full-on assault. You can join us, of course. Your fighting is very commendable, but if you have somewhere to be, don't let us hold you back.
Draka, my skull-splitting queen. I'm gonna leave this up to you.
What? I laughed and I didn't hear him when he said my
I'm gonna leave what you want to do. Do you want to stay and help your family, or should we move on to Illume?
I mean, it can wait, guys, yeah? Like the help. Yeah, I'm talking to my mom.
What do you mean
So
the
we're
help?
gonna-
Like, you need help, yeah?
We not super.
Yeah, okay, we'll go back to the living.
All right.
Alright. I'll
Are
treat
you
you
gonna
nicely.
come back at some point? Do we have a
Probably.
schedule something?
Nah. Just at some point.
I'll make sure she gets back to you guys.
You are supposed
Don't worry.
to lead the Pyre Souls once. You know.
I have
once my dad dies, he's kicking. He's alive
What?
and kicking and well.
Yeah.
Yes.
If he tumbles down the hill the wrong way, though, he's so.
Nah, he's a pretty beefy guy.
Okay. Well, hopefully, you can get yourself figured out.
Cool. and I'd start to walk away.
Okay. Well, it was a pleasure meeting all of you. Thank you again for your help.
Bye bye.
If you
Don't
could,
mention it.
if you could help Draka for me, like grow as a person and
I
whatever.
think you'll have to talk to the boyfriend.
And that's where I'm gonna leave. And that's where I'm gonna leave.
Don't worry, miss. I'll make sure she's ripe and ready. And I also have leading
Ripe
experience,
and
so
ready?
that's what we were
Pardon?
saying.
I hate it.
Ripe and ready is a crazy statement.
Ready.
That makes me viscerally uncomfortable.
She like eyes you for a second and is like, well, I'm glad she found someone with similar
Stature.
morals and stature. Yes.
There's no salvaging this situation
I'm gonna go to
anymore.
and be like, bring it in, I'm gonna give it,
Can you roll a strength
So
saving
much
throw?
fucking raw testosterone.
Can you roll a strength
Yeah, I
saving throw?
can.
He's gonna hug you, but
Yeah.
has 30 strength. So
Roll to become a paraplegic.
Well, 24.
okay. So he squeezes you tight, but you don't snap in half.
Woo!
And as you say goodbye to the rest of the little gaggle of orcs that you've
And now
uncovered.
And now Earth thinks I'm a suitable suitor
There you
for
go.
his daughter, right?
Right.
I'm really strong.
Oh my god, you've never showed any interest in this in the campaign. And then you're just in front of my parents, you're like, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
lying.
This is really, yeah.
He's just a nefarious fella with
Those
some
thighs are so
tomfoolery.
alluring.
He won't be lying for long, Mia.
Oh no. He can't convince me.
I got extra
I
long
reckon he's gonna be.
fingers.
Jesus.
He's got that bear in him or something. Whatever the
Yeah.
kid says.
I got that bear in me.
You get to choose between man and bear, and it's the same thing.
He's not a man bear,
Have
he's
the
an
bear
owl
in
bear.
her.
I'm a bug bear.
Bug
Bear. He looks like
What
a
is
God,
an
do you
owl
even
bear?
love me?
Wait, so is he part bug, part bear? How
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you mean
I'm
that?
part I'm like goblin. I'm like a
Yeah, he's part goblin, part
extra
bear.
evolved
Yo, you just
goblin.
killed your half cousin.
Yeah, and they're pathetic little fucking losers.
Like
Look at those small
quarter
ass
siblings.
ones. They're like they don't even grow past like 4 feet tall. Like I don't want to be affiliated with them. I'll kill all of them when I see on sight almost. I'm a bugbearist.
Got it.
Yeah, but only 2 goblins.
I cannot hear you, unfortunately. You're
No,
too far from
Mason.
the mic.
You're too far from your mic.
I know that.
Okay, it was on purpose.
Okay.
He wants to be mysterious.
I also couldn't hear Niles when he was talking. So.
They both
He's
were.
really far
I
away from
also
the
know
mic.
that.
Great.
I also know that.
All right, so you all head off back towards Alume, and after a couple of days walking, traveling, crossing over another smaller hill than the ones that you've been traversing, you see the outer wall and the skyline of Alume, the large castle sitting above the kind of Gulf oceanic lake.
Keep naming bodies of water, buddy. You'll
I'm
get it
getting
eventually.
there. Oceanic lake. Those are good words. With the river
Yeah, yeah.
attached. As you pass by the fields, the place where the circus once was set up is now just an empty kind of clearing. As you pass by wheat fields and other fields, making your way back into the center city, you enter the city walls from the north, south, east, from the west side.
Got it.
Our DM, everybody.
Give me some fucking time, please. From the west side, which is the meat wall area of the city.
Oh, good, we're back in Jersey.
Oh wait, that's east. You're on the east side. That's how the
David
compass
can't
works.
handle this.
I think he just doesn't like Jersey that much.
Just go. Stop.
So you enter in through the walls of the city into the meat wall. There is just like, for those, I don't think everyone has been in here. For those of you that haven't, the air is like more humid. Everything feels stickier. It smells of just shit, burnt rubber. Just like if you left.
Yeah, that's Jersey for you, baby.
If you-
Dirty Jersey. Let's fucking go.
If you left moldy cheese out in the hot sun and then just shat on it for weeks and then like
Shat on it for weeks.
slow cooked it.
Guys, they got it. We talked about New Jersey. They got it. They got it.
Just think of like crossing the river from Pennsylvania to New Jersey. It's kind of like that kind of transition of just horribleness. There are people, some of which are alive, sitting on the sides of abandoned buildings made of scrap metal, like scrap wood planks, like thatched roofs, some without roofs. Many of the people that are like awake and like semi-cognizant are like looking at you as you pass, really unable to move, like their muscles no longer work, their teeth are falling out and partially rotten. I think everyone's a little on edge, but Inigo would see it first. Inigo, you see a child, like horrendously ugly, super matted hair that's like long up into their shoulders, but like just squished to their head because of all the matting. They have probably half of their teeth, and they're like rummaging through a person's pockets whose upper torso has been cut clean off, so it's just like the torso down body, and they're like harvesting the bones and stuff off of him, like just skinning away the flesh and like excess skin that's slowly rotting away. And he like looks up to you and like is kind of awestruck at that there's someone with any bit of money and like isn't completely brown or gray. And then like again quickly looks away.
Hawk, is it a goblin?
It is not.
Oh boy.
It is a looks to be a halfling of some sort. So quite small. Probably 10 years old or so.
I'm going to drop a gold piece. Oh no! I dropped a gold piece.
Do you say that?
Oops. No.
Okay.
I trust his poor instincts to hear the coin drop.
You drop the coin, and it really like does not make a sound to you. The loudness of the city is surprisingly like it is a big change compared to the quiet and calmness of the countryside that you've been traversing for the past week or two. So you don't notice it at all. But as soon as it drops, you see out of the corner of your eye his like ears perk up and look. And at that same time, 3 or 4 other like probably
just started a brawl.
20-year-olds, like 2 20-year-olds and like a 80-year-old like prime crackhead, like super long gray hair, was spazzing out in the corner, so you didn't really notice him. But he like immediately like turns on and like sprints to you along with 3 other people, and they just start beating the shit out of each other for this coin. And it's like it's a proper fist fight that goes on. Like, are you walking away or are you staying? Like, it goes on and for quite a bit of time.
Did the kid get the coin in that?
The kid didn't even go towards it because there's adults beating the shit out of each other for the coin. Like they're on top of it. The coin is exchanging hands like quickly. At this point,
would I have noticed this?
Everyone notices it. Yes. There's a 4-person fist fight in the center of the street where you were just walking.
Mm-hmm.
For everyone else, for no reason, but Inigo knows the reason.
I'll just grab my sword, kind of as a preventative.
Okay. So you'll get higher guard, and continue walking.
I'm gonna bonk them all and stop the fight.
Okay. How are you gonna do that?
I'm gonna bonk them on the head.
Like with the staff?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Roll an attack.
Oh. What's the modifier on that? Where is that? That's a 7.
Total?
Yeah.
So the brawl of crackheads is happening behind you, as Carthold and everyone else reaches for a weapon. Inigo, with his staff, just tries to swing, But the crackhead, seeing that, like, ducks down and tackles the guy with the coin, knocking both of them down to the ground, and you miss your swing.
All right. At this point, if I see Inigo swing, I'm gonna swing too. Probably. I'm not gonna really question.
Why are we fighting these homeless people?
Great question. Yeah, roll an attack. Yeah, roll an attack to kill a homeless person with your sword.
That's a 18.
That hits. Yeah. Are you hitting them with your sword?
I'm gonna like scream, go up to hit them, and then I'm gonna stop like inches away from them so they all stop.
None of them stop.
All right, then I just wind up and fucking punch one of them.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like straight from the fucking depths of hell uppercut.
With an 18, that hits. What damage is it?
5 damage, and I'm trying to make someone do a backflip.
Yeah, so you wail the closest person, just like a clean uppercut. Their jaw snaps off and dehinges from one side, the other side still hanging as they're flung backwards and knocked out. These are malnourished people, dude.
Well, he's about to get a lot more malnourished without a jaw.
The 80-year-old crackhead who tackled the guy is just pummeling into him. He's super unconscious, the guy who's getting pummeled. As he grabs the coin out from his hand and like starts to backpedal quickly.
No, I grapple him.
Yeah, roll a strength check.
Mm-hmm. Give me 1 second.
You need to beat a 4.
I need to beat a 4?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna do one of these.
Nat 1.
You're not gonna fucking believe it. You're not gonna fucking believe it.
Is it a 20 or a 1?
It's a nat 1.
Go.
So you try to grapple him, he bites your arm, and you're like, oh my god! I'm gonna real quick roll for syphilis.
Roll for syphilis.
You say syphilis.
That you have syphilis.
Merry Sniffleness!
Bad news. You get bit and you're like quickly start bleeding as you recoil, and he tries to book it with the coin. All the other 20-year-olds are like knocked out on the floor. One of them with the dehinged jaw laying a couple feet away, just like passed out like a Family Guy character. As you fail the grapple. And that old man is running away.
I guess I'm gonna fucking zoom on over. Because motherfucker just beat up people.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna zoom on over and beat the shit out of him.
Sure, roll for an attack.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. That's a 17.
17 hits, so that's 5 damage.
Yeah, 5.
You catch up to
Actually,
him.
what I'll try and do is I'll just try and trip him. I'll try and trip him at first and pin him.
Okay.
So let's
Do you
consider
have
that
a
more.
tripping attack as a thing? Are you Battlemaster or no?
Fuck knows.
Okay.
Probably not.
So you'll just kick him, kick out his legs for 5 damage. With the kick, you snap his leg clean in half.
That's absolutely what I fucking meant to do.
As he crumples, screaming in pain, the coin still clutched in his hand. Like he's not ever letting go of that if he can do it. But he's super not gonna move and is holding his leg that's snapped in half.
What are we doing, guys? Why are you guys bullying this person?
Give it to me.
It's a coin. You have 1,000 of them.
He's like looking around confused about how there's
Yo
so much.
necesito el dinero, bitch.
Alright, I'm just...
It sounds like common. It sounds like common, but it's just so. I'm such a hillbilly level of common.
I'm just gonna give him a knockout blow. I might be doing this guy a favor.
You don't need to roll. Actually, roll with advantage just to see if he dies.
Yeah, he probably dies. It's a 23.
You punch him, and his head like impacts slightly with a fist kind of crater in his forehead as the back of his head smacks against the concrete, and you see like a little bit of brain matter splatter around his head. And like half of his head was disintegrated into the concrete, like cobblestones.
Why are we killing?
And his hand goes limp with the gold coin like rolling off of it. It is brown and the filthiest. Like it looks like a copper piece, but is obviously a different size and thickness, so you know it's a gold piece. But like it's copper piece colored now. Like it's like dirty brown.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm just gonna pick it up. I'm gonna pick it up and just give it back to. I'm gonna give it back to Brad.
I'm just gonna go. Be more careful with your money.
I'm gonna properly hand it to the kid this time, discreetly.
So you head down the alleyway slightly. The kid is like.
Wait, he wasn't right next to us? He was down an alleyway?
Like 4 feet down an alleyway.
Oh,
okay. Close, but so you head down the alleyway. The kid like looking up at you, horrified of getting hit by you or anyone else in this rich people gang. And he's like, and it's common, it's just horrible. And he like is like staring at you and like, please don't kill me. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna like really just dejectedly give him the coin and walk off.
I wonder why so dejectedly.
He stops what he's doing and sprints the other direction. Just as far away as he can from anyone that could have possibly seen that. As you all continue with the 4 dead bodies laying in the center of the street behind you, honestly, not out of place. As you walk,
Cut in half before, so yeah.
You do notice quite a few other bodies of like just limbs that have been snapped off, like just a foot in what looked to have been a sock of some sort before. That is now just kind of like a vague rag next to a semi-skeleton of a foot. And you all make your way out of the meat wall and are met with the busyness of the Savannah Market. Where you are right now is kind of a side street that nobody ever goes on because it's near the meat wall. You still get a semi-lingering smell and like moisture to the air that isn't super common, but it is drastically less. There are 2 brothels right next to each other as you enter into the Savannah Market.
2 different bad business.
Well, we lost Goral.
No.
Very loyal to his
goal splitter, bro.
Please.
For his thunderous thighs. He's very loyal to them.
Yummy thighs.
Oh my god.
Head ass.
What is this one session? This is the only time this has been a thing.
I think he's just gonna pretend that
I don't think it's one session anymore. I don't think it's one session anymore.
Jesus. You'll make your way back to kind of the center of the Savannah Market, the main courtyard, with the statue of a man riding a horse that's like just made of a black metal of some sort, with the castle citadel behind it on top of the hill. You're back in the familiar space. The Firelight Tavern is kind of at the corner-ish of the street. What are you trying to do?
Well, we're going to see the doctor, right?
Dr. Gray?
Yeah.
All right. I'm coming with.
He's not at the tavern.
No. He would probably be at his house or at the university. Just for funsies, you'll try the house first. As you arrive, knocking on the door, it is pretty quickly answered by Dr. Gray. He looks much better than the last time you saw him, because the last time you saw him, he was up for like 48 hours trying to finish the spell for you that wasn't completable.
Poor fella.
He like answers the door, looking around, expecting not you guys, and is like, wow, amazing, great to see you. Sethril, back to the land of the living. I hope your folks are doing all right.
Well, we have our own problems, but they're doing okay.
That's good, and I see that the resurrection went good enough. I feel like you're slightly skinnier than before, but...
Being dead will tend to do that to you. You know, being dead and all.
Figured.
Freeze him?
Is he gonna attack Dr. Gray?
No.
Kill John Lego.
Well, it is amazing that you all are back. I do have some information on the laboratory, and I got a message from the detective saying that he should be swinging by tomorrow with hopefully some leads on the assassination attempts that, in my brief communications with him, could be more related to the laboratory than we expect. So please come on in. As he invites you into his home, it's similar to what you saw 2.5 weeks ago or whatever.
I hope so.
Nothing really has changed much. You will notice, Goral, I took down my animal pelts because I realized it might be slightly insensitive.
Thanks.
So
He's wearing animal pelts, right?
who?
Coral.
No.
He is an animal though.
Oh my lord.
I was wearing animal pelts last campaign.
He's wearing animal pelts in his AI generated photo.
I was going based off that.
But
I think he just has armor over top of his coat.
I think I'm just furry as fuck, bro.
Oh, okay, that's just
You're
your
a
fur.
furry?
It's just like my meat.
Oh, jeez.
We're also like not level 3 anymore, Mr. Stream.
Yeah, no, we're level higher. And
Yeah, well,
our scores are
Mr.
different.
David hasn't updated those, so.
I didn't know I was supposed to update them. I'm gonna fucking do it right now.
And as he brings you into his home, we're gonna end the session there because David has to leave.
Yes, I'm sorry, but I will be doing the.
Sames.
I will be doing the what's it called? I will be doing the thing. I will be yes, honey. I will make the graphics.
I thought you meant like you were leaving to do a what's it called?
Oh yeah, naturally.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we are going to end the session there. Next, me and I can't do next week. We'll figure out a time to stream again eventually.
Keep the notifications on. When we go live, you'll know, because we don't fucking know that for certain.
Thank you all so much for watching. Like the video, subscribe.
I think
Like
we're
it,
all
like to your
the
family.
We have a Patreon. It's called